Hey guys, it's Tom here from Team Pathfinder. I'm going to do a tournament report on my on Darkworld, which I took to my tournament. It was 5 rounds of Swiss with a top 8 cut, and I went X1 in Swiss, and then I lost in top 4. So yeah, I made it silly misplaying top 4. I could have avoided it, but you know, you learn from your mistakes. So I thought I'd just give you the deck profile and talk to you about the deck itself. So we play 3 Grapher, 3 Snow, and 3 Brow. That's kind of a standard Darkwood stuff, the 3 of each. I don't think I really need to explain that. Then I played 1 silver, 1 beige. I opted to play a silver and a beige, just because I feel that if you played double silver, which some people are opting to play, you draw dead hands too much. I mean, this deck, it can pretty consistently get good hands, but also there's bad hands where you open up all monsters, no discard outlets, and if you open up double silver rather than a beige and a silver, you're going to be worse off. So I just opted to play the beige over that. I think you can search out silver if you need it with Snow. It's just I didn't see the reason to play double silver. And then I played 2 Tour Guide, just because it's great in the deck, and I played the 1 Fabled Raven. I just felt it was a good out to the shock lock. I sided out every game. It was only against wind-up I was like, oh, do I side it into or side it out? But I thought I'd rather just have better side cards. But against wind-ups in top 8, this card put in a lot of work. He shock locked me, and I had this in Grapher in hand. I was like summon, and he didn't have any outs to it, and that's like effect. And hit his Shockmaster, so that was pretty cool. And then I ran over Zenmai. But on Spurs, 3 Gates of Darkworld, standard. 3 Darkwood dealing, standard. I thought I had 3 dragged down to the grave. Apparently I don't. I need to get a 3rd one. But until then, it's at 2. I'll probably cut the Fabled Raven for a drag down once I get it. If it proves right. But you know, knowing my luck, if I play 3 drag down, I would just draw all 3 and just draw all spells as well. So then for 1 hours we played Card Destruction. This won me so many games. Card Destruction. Foolish Burial also was really good all day. This is the reason I lost, because I Foolish Burialed something I shouldn't have in top 4. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Reborn, and 1 MST, just because people do main macro like Rabbit and stuff like that. And against Mermails, I don't play Mermails all day. There was a Mermail player there. I just didn't play him. So yeah, traps, triple Reckless. This is fairly standard. 2 Torrential, 2 Bottomless, 2 Solemn Warning, and well, 2 Solemn Warning for the last time, and Judgment. You know, it worked out okay. And then finally, for the final 3 traps, we played 1 Skill Drain, 1 Deck Dev, 1 Starlight. Starlight only got off once all day, which you know was annoying. Deck Dev was good, great all day. This and Eradicator put in a lot of work all day, and Skill Drain. Skill Drain didn't put in much work. Every time I activate it, either got MST or got MST face down before I could activate it. So you know, it would be really nice to have that against the wind-up players, but I didn't. So side deck, we played 2 Maxi. This was really actually quite helpful. I was playing against wind-up, and he could shock lock me, but he had to go do it in a weird way. So he had to special summon, like I think it was Triple Magician with a rat, not a vat, a rabbit, a factory, and a shark. He had to go into. He tried to go and shot Master down. I just maxied, and he opted not to, and that bought me a turn of trying to get back. 2 Doom Caliber. It's good against the mirror. There was another Darkwood player there. He usually plays Darkwood usually. So it's just in case of that that happened, but I never got to play against him. So I sided in against a few other matchups. I sided in against the Zectors just to see how well it would do, and it did pretty well. Like he couldn't do much. He like I just controlled the board with this, and I summoned Snows, and I just poked him, and then he tried to do something. I just like, nope, Doom Caliber Knight. Next up, Thunder King Raiho. I sided this in as well against wind-ups and Insectors, just because you can't add cards, so their searching abilities are less powerful, and especially against windups, Thunder King just goes no. So, and for any other searching decks there were. And then the last monster was Double Vico. I didn't side this in all day. It was kind of for the Chaos Dragon matchup and things like that. People who side in macro I could side this in against, but I never did. So yeah, Vico in theory it's good, but I just didn't really find the need for it today. I wouldn't cut it from the extra deck, side deck, because there are times when you will need it. Next, I played the 2 more MST because you need 2 MST if they side in macros and stuff. But that was it for spells. And then for traps, I played the second copy of Deck Dev because there's some matchups like Windup that get really hurt by it. And then 2 of Eradicate Epidemic for cards like Chain Burn, Final Countdown, Exodia. Last week I lost to an Exodia player with my macro deck, and I thought I don't want to do that again, so I sided this in and I played Chain Burn round 1, and I lost game 1 and then game 2 and 3 got this. Basically it was draw this and get a Graphite Silver on board with gates as fast as you can, and then play this and cool traps. And game 2 that lost him the game, and game 3 he one-dayed a piece 3 times during Eradicator, so he's managed to survive through it, but I managed to warning his Fader, which I'll talk about that later. And then finally, double Dust Tornado. You need it for people who side in macros and defishers, as if you don't seem to be drawing your MSTs, which happened in top 4, unfortunately, and I'll talk about that after the extra deck. So the extra deck was 1 Levier, I made this multiple times. 1 Leviathan, I made that multiple times as well, just to get a Fiending Grave for gates. 1 Tempo, I made this once, but I attempted to make it once and it got warning, so yeah, sad times. 1 Acid Golem of Destruction, I didn't make this. And 1 Zen Mains, I didn't make this. I thought about it, but there were no times I wanted to make Acid Golem, and there were times I kind of wanted to make Zen Mains, but there were better plays than making Zen Mains. Then we played 1 Black Shepherd Corn. I made this, and I made this once, I believe, sent his Zen Mains to the grave, and then he made a Bispo and got over it, but I did make it, and it did help me against the Windup matchup. My Stroke didn't make that, Bistrilla didn't make that, Gemlight Pearl didn't make that, Utopia didn't make that, so I didn't make most of my rank 4s, and then I made Heliopolis quite a few times actually. Made it against Chainburn to get rid of the Jama Trio tokens, and I made it against Insectors when he had limit area B on the board. I made this guy and with 2 Graphers and punched for game, so that's pretty good. And then for Synchros, I just threw them in. I never made any of them all day, apart from Stardust for Starlight Red, but I never made any of them with Raven. Android, I need to get a Catasta, Gaianite, Scrap, and Stardust. I didn't make any of them apart from Stardust from the road. So my matchups, round 1 I played Chainburn. I lost first game, and then second and third I said I drew Eradicator and eradicated him, and took the win when I attacked for game with Graph and he dropped Fader and I warninged it. So yeah, Chainburn is a pretty easy matchup for this, as long as there's side in that and you get the cards you need. There's lots of cards you can side out, like Torrentials and Bottomlesses, and Heavy Storm as well to some extent, because basically everything they want will chain to your Heavy Storm, so you side in MSTs, so that Dust Tornadoes that you can set, and Eradicators and stuff like that. Round 2 I played Insectors, and I 2-1'd that. Game 2 I made a silly mistake, and I thought if he has a Deepism face down, then if I attack, I can't win, so I thought I'd just put a bit more damage on board, and he torrented me, and I lost that game. So, it's my mistake, but you learn from your mistakes. Round 3 I played the Windups. It's the person I played in top 4, and I lost to him. It was 2-1. It was good. Like, it was a good game both times, and the first time I played I didn't misplay, and then in top 8 of course I did. Round 4 I played another Insector player who game 1 I just managed to stop him from doing anything by warnings and stuff like that. Game 2 he OTK'd me. Game 3 I just stopped him. And then round 5 I played Hero, and I 2-0'd that. Just by Heavy Storming, he Solemn Judgmented, I Solemn Judgmented, and punched for game. And then in top 8 I played Windup, and I 2-0'd Windup. I opened up really sackily, heavy Foolish, and what was it, Card Destruction. And then game 2 I opened up heavy as well, heavied, and then punched over his Vaiho. And then, yeah, I won that game. And then I played, the person I played in Swiss, another wind-up player, who beat me 2-0, but it was my mistake. I could have probably, possibly won that, I could have made a comeback, but yeah, that's how it is. So guys, hope you enjoy this deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.